Hey everybody, welcome back to Baby I've Over 100. I'm Abby, and today we are talking about the new Baby Live doll, the Princess Ellie Grows Up one. I've been meaning to talk about her for a while, and it's not good. Trust me. So, before we get started, I just want to say this is all my opinion. It doesn't have to be yours. This might be helpful for some people if they're looking to buy this doll, and what she comes with and what she does, because clearly it is, she grows up. So I'm gonna talk about how it's done, stuff like that. So if you want to see that, stay tuned, and let's get right into it. So it looks like this doll comes with a couple things, actually. It comes with the doll itself, a little box of cereal, a long dress, a skirt, a comb, a pacifier, a spoon, a bowl, a cup, and a hair extension. So pretty much the main point of this doll is to watch it grow up from a toddler to become kind of like a kid, 4 or 5-year-old. And I think you're trying to help the doll grow up, I guess. And apparently she's also a princess. So you're helping a princess, and apparently you're her butler, if that makes sense. So let's talk about the accessories and my personal opinion about them. So we'll start with the skirt. I think it's cool. Obviously, as you grow up, your size of your clothes grows up. So it's understandable that she starts out with a shorter skirt, and then she grows up into more of a rainbow, a magical skirt. I don't care. But I will have to give it to them. The skirt growing up with the doll is kind of cool. And like with the other grow-up doll, you guys know what I'm talking about. You couldn't really change their outfit. It's stuck on them for like all the stages of their life, I guess. So it's really nice to see some like change, I guess, as they're growing up, because obviously you don't stay in the same clothes for the rest of your life. So I'll give that to them. The cereal box, I have different opinions about. Obviously it comes with the bowl. I think from what I know in the videos I've watched about this doll, apparently it comes with the bowl and the spoon in the box, and then there's a paper cutout of cereal that you put in it. And I guess it's okay. I don't know. For this doll, I see it costing a lot of money to make, obviously, because it has to grow up. The plastic has to, grow up with it, and they have to somehow compact all the mechanics inside the doll, which costs a lot of money, which is why this doll is very expensive. But I don't know why they have to make the cereal cardboard. I just would rather have nothing at all in the bowl, or at least have anything's better than cardboard, obviously, but you can't really do water with the mechanics of this doll. I mean, maybe sometime in the future that'd be cool, but you can't really do that. It's really hard with this doll because it has the grow up mechanic, which is so main point, but the side accessories aren't really looked upon. So I think the silverware is fine, like the bowl, the spoon, the cup. I think that's pretty cute. I also like that they are unique designs and not stolen from other dolls. That's always great. I'm not really a fan of the cardboard cereal. The binky is fine. I don't really care. Or pacifier, whatever you want to call it. It's cute. I think it kind of resembles the younger stages of this doll's life, so I don't really care about it. The comb and the hair extension, I think it's okay. But if I were a kid, I would lose this the first time I open this doll. It would be very easy to lose this, and very weird if your cousin found it or something. it's kind of one of those things that is kind of awkward, and like you don't want to have a fake hair extension that you can't even use on your own hair around your house. I mean, I don't know. I think we're going back to the other grow-up doll. I like how her hair grows out. I think that's probably my favorite part about the doll, and how you pull it out, I guess. But like, I just think the hair extension, I think it's probably the best way to solve this issue. I think like of her growing up and her hair growing out. Like, I just don't see why they can't do the same thing as the other grow-up doll. Like, why can't we just have that and not have her be bald for most of her life and then have hair at the end? Like, it doesn't really make sense. I like the pull-out hair better. But off that topic, I think the crown is really cool. Like, when you place the hair wig thing on the doll's hair, like, it kind of turns into a bigger crown. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. Now for the doll itself. I have questions, Hasbro. This doll looks nothing like your brand, your original brand. I think they are trying to branch out, the glow pixies, which and the like little lunchbox thing people, the mini ones. I don't know. I like those, but this is a little far. I think it doesn't fit the Hasbro brand. It doesn't fit the Baby Alive brand very well. And if I was a kid, I just would not enjoy playing with this. Probably for a couple months, but it gets very repetitive of the girl growing up all day with cardboard cereal. So I would rather have a doll that I can actually feed like food. I can make the food. I can like change its diaper. That's how I fell into this whole thing anyway, because of how much interaction you can have with the doll and how it never really gets boring. But they're just at the point where they're making too targeted dolls. Like, with other Baby Lives, you can really do whatever you want with them. You can make them a boy, you can make them a girl, you can do a lot of you can have a lot of options with them. And I feel like they've just kind of limited this doll to be a princess, to grow up repetitively. Like, there's no real freedom in here, and I think that's why no one really enjoys it. Also, her eyes, I don't know, there's just something creepy about it. I don't know if they blink. I haven't really watched the videos much, but like, they do not look like Baby Alive at all. This looks like a completely different brand. It looks like a knockoff of Baby Alive, actually, because I don't know, there's just something weird. I think it's because they made her to look kind of older for like the last stage, with her hair, her long hair, her long skirt, everything, like to make her look more older in the end. But I don't recognize this doll. Like, if I first saw this doll, I would not really see her as a Baby Alive. She does not look like one. Now let's talk about the glorious price for a minute. This doll on Amazon in US is a whopping $67. Now, do I agree with that price? Absolutely not. This doll is way too overpriced, and I get that the growing up mechanic probably costs a lot of money, but over $50? That is just not necessary, especially if she comes with cardboard cereal. Like, this just does not make any sense. Her accessories are not very, like, they're plastic. Like, I think she's probably pretty tall, so I think that's basically why she's so expensive, but it is just not needed. Obviously, this price is going to change as the years go by and as she's not as new, but like, it just frustrates me so much how they're trying to get as much money as they can out of this doll because it's new and people like how it looks and people like the grow up mechanic, but it's not really enjoyable, and I just see it getting really repetitive. It's just, I think they could make her, at least a little close to that price, maybe $40 or $30 at least, not $50, but $45 is my limit, I think, or at maximum $50, okay, but like over that is way too much. I think she would be like, if she was around that price, she would probably have a drinking wet feature, but she doesn't. So, like, I get that's kind of hard to do with kind of her mechanic that she grows up, but it's just really not fun. Besides that, like, I don't see what I can do with this doll except watch her grow up millions of times. I just don't really get why Hasbro is changing their perfect, like, mold and shape of the Drinking Wet or the Play-Doh dolls even. Like, those are perfectly fine. People love them. People, like, play with them. They can do multiple, like, things with them. Like, it's never ending. But with these kinds of dolls, like, you're really, like, kind of bordered in what to do with her, and I really don't like that there's no freedom here. Hasbro really needs to step up. I can see this idea going somewhere else. A princess doll is a pretty dang good idea for marketing, but it's just they really did not interpret it really well. So my final thoughts here, I think Hasbro really tried to make this a good doll. I can see their good intentions, but it's really hard when this doll is just, they messed it up. They messed it up badly. And you can't really come back from this. It's not something I will ever be getting unless I see it for free on OfferUp. That's basically my opinion about this. It just really isn't good, and they are kind of just repeating history over again with the grow up baby and like that kind of stuff, and they're just making it worse with cardboard food. Like, I really don't get it. I really don't get why they're trying so hard to make like these bad things sell. It really frustrates me, and I just really would love to see more dolls with the old molds again, with the Drinking Wet, with the Play-Doh, like I'm saying. I'm sorry, I already said that, but it's really frustrating. I do like that they're trying to have new ideas. Obviously, don't get me wrong, that is great to be trying new things, but this is just, they're trying too hard here. They're really trying too hard to make this sell, and it's not really coming out of there, Hasbro. Like, it's really not looking good. So I really hope they try to step it up next year, hopefully with some new dolls that are better, not just repeat molds, maybe with some new like ideas. I have a lot of ideas over here. Hello, Hasbro. I am a Baby Life collector. Hello. I would love to send you some ideas. For one, a Princess and the Frog doll. Like, come on. I like the princess idea, but literally a little animal companion, we would be set. Like, it basically Once Upon a Time doll, less creepy. I feel like that would kind of work. But also, we don't want to steal from Disney. So on that note, I'm going to let you all go. Please comment down below what you guys think of this doll, because it's quite unique. And do you think they are going to keep making more grow-up style dolls? Because I really hope not. They're just not my cup of tea, and they really need to go in a different direction with this. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye, everybody.